friends, Joy over here. Thank you for joining me today, watching this video. Our focus will be outer hips. So lots of hips goodness. We're gonna start slow, doing some ground movement, and then we're gonna pick up the pace and do some fun stuff. All right, so just cross your legs, find a comfortable seated position. We're gonna take a moment here to just find to center, to ground ourselves. A few collective cleansing breaths here. So breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more, breathe in and breathe out. Final one, inhale, exhale. Circle the arms out and up, and then fold. So you can cross the legs, or you can just bring one heel in front of the other. But whenever you fold, you're gonna feel a nice stretch here into the hips. The forearms may rest on the ground. Maybe your forehead touches the floor. One more breath here. Walk the hands gently towards the legs, and we're gonna switch the legs. So bring the opposite leg in front. So again, you can either just cross the legs, or you can bring roughly heel to heel alignment. Inhale, circle the arms, and then exhale, fold. You may notice that one side you may have a little bit more space, range of motion. Just try to breathe through sensations. Notice where you feel the stretch. Good, and then slowly walk the hands back. We're going to extend the legs, not extend the legs, plant your feet. Just windshield the legs a little bit. Take your right ankle on top of the left leg. Flex your right toes. Maybe you can stay here. If you need more, lift your sits bones, bring your hips closer to that left foot. Try to keep the chest open as you press through the palms, but relax the shoulders. Very nice. One more breath here. And mindfully release. We're going to switch into the other side. Flex your left foot as you stack your ankle. Maybe again, you pause here. Remember, a little goes a long way. Or you can lift your sits bones and scooch that hip closer to your heel. Breathe into the outer hip, glute, the IT band. Breathe through sensations. One final breath here. And then slowly, mindfully release. Windshield wipe the legs. And then come down to your backs. So as you come down to your back, make sure the low back is resting down on the ground. And then first, you're going to take your right shin, rest your left foot on the floor, or maybe even take your hand behind your leg. Draw a couple circles here through that right foot, stretch your ankle. If you need a little bit more, the hand can come to your ankle. Breathe into the right hip, the hamstring. We're gonna take that figure 4, stack your right ankle on top of the left leg. You have the option to stay here. This might be already enough for you. Otherwise, you're gonna lace the fingers over the left shin. I want you to use your right forearm to press that right leg away from you, but continue to draw your left leg closer to you. Take one more breath in. Stay for the exhale. And now, friends, just stack that right leg over the left. Now, reach for your shins or ankles, whatever is available to you. You can flex your feet and draw those legs close to you. So I'm pressing my shins down. You can even move the legs a little bit here, maybe the knees a little bit closer. Just see where you feel a little bit more sensation. Release tension from the shoulders and jaw. And slowly release. Bring the hands over the shins. Just create a little compression here. Keep that spine nice and long. And then we're going to switch sides. So you're gonna take that half happy baby on the left side. So the first stop, it can be your hand behind your left leg. You can come to your shin or ankle. Flex your toes. Breathe mindfully, breathe fully. Breathe with intention. Our intention today, right, it's to free our hips from tightness, from resistance. Taking the time to appreciate the breath. And then release, stack your left ankle on top of your right leg. Stop number 1, number 2, hands over the right shin. Make sure you're not lifting the shoulders off the mat in order to make that happen, right? So the shoulder blades are still on the ground. You are drawing your right shin, knee closer to you, pressing that left knee away from you. Wake up your toes. A couple more breaths. And release. Gonna stack your left leg on top of your right. Hands can be on your shins or your ankles. You may feel completely different, right versus left side. We're going to stay here for one more breath. And slowly release. Now take your palms to your knees and start to draw circles with your hips. Move your knees into in opposite directions. And then reverse. hug in. Start to, you can bring hands over shins or behind the legs. Just slowly rocking back and forth a little bit. Massaging your spine. And then whatever way that makes sense to you, you can cross the legs, you can step back, find downward dog. Paddle your feet, maybe shake your head yes and no. Find stillness, press firmly through the palms, engage, and then raise your right leg to the sky, bend your knee, as if you're going to stack your hips, and we're gonna draw circles with the right hip. And reverse. You're gonna step your right foot outside your right hand, coming to lizard. You're going to turn your right foot about 45-degree angle, and then you can roll towards the outer edge of your foot. Relax through the back toes. One final breath here. Slowly rebend that knee. You can pull the hips back and move forward. Dynamic movement here. Final one. All right, friends, tuck your back toes under. Pull that belly in. Step back plank. Move through your flow. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Left leg reaches high. Bend your knee. Start to draw circles here with that left knee. Again, keep anchoring down through the palms. And reverse. Step your left foot outside your left hand. Coming to that lizard. Take your time to find your pose, no need to rush. Turn your foot about 45-degree angle, roll towards the outer edge of your foot. Just a couple more breaths here. Releasing tension from shoulders, fingers, jaw. Slowly release that lizard. You can walk the foot a little bit more towards the midline. And then you're gonna press the hips back, rebend your left knee. Move with the breath. Final one. Curl the back toes. You know what to do. Back bend of your choice. And we meet in downward dog. From here, you're gonna take a figure 4 in your downward dog. You're gonna bend the left knee a little bit. Bring it into the outer hip, the IT band. If you need to walk the hands back a couple more inches, you can do so. Remember, you can do this standing or on the chair. And slowly release. You're gonna bend your knees, open them wide, press the sits bones towards the heels. Inhale to downward dog, not downward dog, plank. Exhale, press back. Open the knees wide. Inhale, plank. One more time. Exhale, knees wide. Inhale, plank. Exhale, flow. Fingertips wide. Spider cobra. Very little weight on your hands. And release. Downward dog. Figure 4 on that left side. Adjust as needed here. My left side is way tighter than my right. So I may need to walk my hands a little bit more, support, walk them back. And release. Open the knees wide. Press those sits bones up and back. Keep those down dog arms. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, sit back. Knees wide. Final one. Inhale, forward. Exhale, flow. Back bend of your choice. Child's pose. Spend 2 more breaths here in your child's pose. Allow yourself to soften, give yourself permission. 1 more breath here. And then press back to downward dog and come to the top of your mat. You're gonna inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, flat back, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step your left foot back. Plant your heel on the ground. You're gonna inhale, rise, warrior 2. Heel to arch alignment. Tone those arms. So you want to engage your arms, but you want to relax the shoulders. You're going to do a little bit of dynamic movement here. So you're going to inhale, reach up, straighten your right leg, palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, back to warrior 2. 3 more. Last one. Stay committed through the legs. Reverse your warrior. Breathe through that right side of your body. Keep the strength of your legs. I have some squirrels having a party here on the roof. And come back to that warrior 2. Reach forward, take your forearm to your leg, spin, right arm to your leg, spin your left arm. Okay, watch, what I see a lot happen is collapsing into the shoulder. Press your forearm, keep space between your ear and your shoulder. Inhale, back to warrior 2. Exhale, rainbow warrior. We're gonna do a little poses here. So pose, 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 pose. Walk the hands forward. Take a twist. So you're on the ball of that back foot. Raise your right arm to the sky. Slowly release left knee to the floor. Coming back to that lizard. So find something new here. Find a little more sensation. Maybe this time around you tuck the back toes under and keep your knee off the ground. Or you can even go down to the forearms. Curl the back toes under. You're gonna press back to three-legged dog, friends. Bend your knees, stack your hips open. Stay here or flip your dog. Hips up. Back to downward dog. You can flow or just stay here, reconnecting to the breath, finding stillness. Two more breaths in downward dog. You're gonna bend your knees, look forward, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. One more, breathe in, lengthen. And breathe out, fold. Press through your feet, inhale, rise. Exhale, right back to fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen, create space. Exhale, you're gonna stack your right foot back. Plant your heel. So remember, heel to arch alignment. Use the strength of your legs, use your breath. Inhale, rise, warrior two. Shape is familiar. We've been here before on the other side. Tone those legs as you press through your feet. Lengthen your spine so the torso is nice and long, the shoulders are over the hips. Avoid doing this, following that front arm here. Try to keep the shoulders stacked over the pelvis. All right, inhale, press the palms, straighten your left leg. Exhale, back to warrior two. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. Get a little deeper. Two more. Breathe in and breathe out. Final one. All right, bend that front knee deeply and then reverse your warrior, peaceful warrior. One more breath, soften the shoulders. Good, back to warrior two. You can reach slightly forward, take your forearm to your leg, spin the arm over your ear. Stay active through that left heel. One last breath. Lead with your right hand. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, rainbow warrior. We're going to pose, pose, pose. Stay with me. Stay present. Stay in your body. And then just walk the hands towards that left foot. We're gonna take a twist first. And slowly find that lizard pose. Foot comes wider. Then the rib cage, both hands inside. You may need a different variation on the side or not. Breathe. Final one. Curl your toes under. You're gonna press back, three-legged dog. Bend your knees, stack your hips open. Again, yogis, you have the option to stay here. Or you can mindfully flip your dog. Left foot comes to the floor. Lift your hips nice and high. Breathe into the heart space. And come back to downward dog. You can inhale, slide forward plank. Exhale, move through your flow. We meet in downward dog. One more breath here. Bend your knees, look forward, step or jump to the top of your mat. Breathe in to lengthen. Breathe out to fold. Inhale, slowly rise. Palms touch. Hands to the heart center. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of balancing here. And just engage through the core. So you're gonna stand nice and tall. All right, you're gonna transfer the weight towards your right leg first. Engage that standing leg, then draw the belly in. Take your knee about hip height. Slowly open your left knee out to the side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the side. Stay nice and tall. Good, one more time. Maybe now you extend your leg. Open the leg to the side. This is super hard. And slowly center. And release. Shake it out. You're gonna go right to the other side. Keep your left foot down on the ground. Standing legs strong. Lift your right heel first, just to transfer the weight. Inhale, lift your right knee about hip height. Exhale, slowly open to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. On your final one, see if you can maybe extend your leg. Excuse me. And release. I know this is challenging. All right, good work. Come to stand at the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep your arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, step your left foot back. We're gonna go back to the warrior two, friends. Remember, as you revisit a pose, make sure you find something new. You're going to reverse your warrior. Relaxing those shoulders. Back to warrior two, straighten your front leg. Inhale, reach, keep the sides of the body long. Tick-tock your arms. One more breath here. Back to that warrior two. Inhale. And rainbow warrior. Exhale, or coming all the way down to Skandasana. Having a block can be super helpful here. Try to keep your arm in front of your shin. You're lifting those toes on that extended leg, and try to open the chest as well as you work the left heel down on the ground. Slowly straighten both legs. Turn your toes in, your heels is slightly out. Inhale. Exhale, fold. You can grab your ankles or elbows with opposite hands, bend one knee to the side, and then the other. Lots of hips today. All right, inhale to lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands to frame your right foot. You're gonna take that twist. Good. You're gonna press back, three-legged dog. All right. You're gonna stack your right ankle on top of your left leg and walk your hands towards the back of your mat. So it's just a different way of getting into that figure four. So your right ankle is on top of your left leg, above the knee. Curl the toes. Sit low, press the sits bones back. Slowly come up, slide the left leg, right leg over the left. Relax your toes, take a breath in. Exhale slowly. Hinge at the hips as you fold over your legs. Remember, it doesn't have to be a huge movement. You don't have to touch your forehead on your shin. You're probably feeling a lot of sensation here into the outer hip, IT band. Mine is moving all the way down to my calf. Might be a nice opportunity to move the head, yes and no. Open and close the mouth. And slowly, hands at the hips, come all the way up. Just uncross the legs, sweep the arms, inhale, exhale, fold. Walk your hands forward to plank. You know what to do. Move through your vinyasa or just press back to downward dog. One more breath in downward dog. Breathe in and breathe out. You're gonna stack your left foot forward. Rise for that warrior two. Find the strength of your legs, the softening of the shoulders, and reverse your warrior. Reach up and back. Come back to that warrior two, straighten your front leg. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Keep both sides long. Exhale, tick-tock your arms. Lean back, scoop the left hip under. One more breath here. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale, rainbow warrior or Skandasana. Do work towards rooting down through that right heel, friends. I know it can be challenging. And then that right knee is probably gonna try to roll inwards. You use your arm to press that knee slightly out. Just one more breath here. Soften a little bit more through the hips. You're going to stay low to the ground. Slowly just frame your left foot. You're on the ball of that back foot. Take your twist. Press back, three-legged dog. So left heel reaches up towards the ceiling. Now cross your ankle over your right leg. Start to walk the hands back towards the back of your mat. And then slowly you come to rise, keeping that ankle on top for that figure four. Any arm variation here that serves you. Sits bones, press back, the spine is long. You're drawing your navel in. Just a couple more breaths here. Inhale, slowly come up, cross your left leg over the right. Take a breath in, and then as you breathe out, slowly start to hinge at the hips. As you fold, try to relax your toes a bit more. Notice where you're shifting the weight. Is it all the way to your heels? Is it more to your toes? Can you distribute the weight through all four corners of your feet? One last breath here, friends. Take your hands to your hips, tone the belly, come all the way up, and cross the legs. You can shake it out here a little bit. You're gonna sweep your arms out and up, soften the knees, fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands forward to your plank. Move like you. We're going to meet in child's pose with the knees wide. Let the sits bones melt towards your heels. In a nice way to get a little bit more sensation, you grab the outer edges of your sticky mat. Press the hands forward so you're stretching through the back and getting those heels close to the sits bones close to the heels. Take a couple more breaths here. Just appreciating this moment, your breath, your body for being capable and strong. And then we're gonna press back to downward dog. You're gonna bend your knees, look forward, step or walk, jump to the top of your mat. Breathe in to lengthen. And breathe out to fold. Press through your feet, inhale, rise. Palms touch, draw the energy to the heart center. Just pause here, observe for a moment. The breath, the balance. All right, so we're going to do one final balancing pose. We're gonna work with tree pose. So first thing, you're gonna just lift your left heel, standing leg strong, so hugging muscle to bone. Pull that belly in. First step, as you open your knee out to the side, your big toe can stay here. You can move the foot a little bit higher, or you can even take your foot all the way up into your leg. Just try not to press on your knee joint here, friends. Find an arm variation that allows you to keep that external shape of the pose, the integrity, that nice and strong tree, but at the same time that allows you to soften internally. Keep pressing your foot into your leg into your foot. Lift through the sternum a little bit more. You're gonna add a little side stretch. So your left hand comes to your knee. You're gonna reach your right arm up and over. slowly back to center. And release. Shake it out. Thank yourself for your efforts. And then we're gonna go right to the other side. So first step, lift that heel, open your knee out to the side. Avoid here collapsing into that hip, right? You wanna press up, lift. Choose where you wanna place your foot. It may not be the same place as you did on the other side. Respect your body, your limitations. Find your focal point. Maybe challenge your balance a little bit more by lifting your gaze slightly. Hug everything in towards the midline. Take your right hand to your knee, reach the left arm up and over, finding that side stretch. Come back to center and release, shake it out. And come down to the ground. Blocks or blanket may be very handy now. We're gonna do a little bit more of outer hip stretch. I tend to feel a lot of sensation when I do this pose, so I'm gonna use my blanket here. You're going to come to all fours. You take your right knee behind the left. Open your feet wide and come to sit in between the legs. Flex your toes. For more sensation here, you're going to press the feet forward. I'm good. This is nice. I feel already a lot of sensation here. You can stay upright, or if you're like, okay, I can use a little bit more, you can start to walk the hands forward. We have 3 more breaths here, wherever you are. Try to relax into the hip flexors. Final breath here. And slowly release. You can just uncross the legs, friends, and you can windshield wipe the legs a little bit here. All right. I like to go to that tabletop again. It's just easier for me to get into the shape, but really anything that works for you. Open, so the left knee is behind. Open the feet as wide as you can. If you're using props, slide the prop under the sits bones. You want to press both sits bones equally on the floor or your block blanket. Flex your toes. Ask yourself, what is it that you need right now? We're going to take a couple more breaths here. Keep breathing, softening, releasing any resistance, any tightness. All right, final breath. the shape. Again, option to extend the legs out and shake it out a little bit, or to windshield wipe the legs. We're gonna fold here with legs in butterfly, or my favorite variation is more like a diamond shape here with my legs. So you can walk the heels in, or you can walk the feet out. See what you need? I want you to round your spine as you fold and completely relax. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, and then exhale, fold. You can slide a block under the forehead, maybe 2 blocks today. You can even take your hand to your feet and do a little feet massage here. Keep breathing. Let's take 2 more mindful breaths in and out through the nose. Last one, friends. Let's breathe in together and exhale through the mouth. Slowly walk the hands back towards you. You can release the shape. We're gonna come down to our backs. We're almost done here. Just a few more movements here. We're gonna go right into a happy baby. So keep your sacrum down on the floor. What I see happen a lot is lifting the sacrum in order to grab the feet. So avoid doing that today, okay? So you can take the hands behind your legs to the shins, ankles, or to the edges of your feet. Breathe here, maybe rock a little bit from side to side. Try to find joy in this pose, like a baby does, right? Find sweetness in the moment. Appreciate what you have available to you right now. Now bring the feet to touch as if you were in a reclined butterfly pose. So like we were seating, and draw the heels close to the groins. You can even use your forearms to press the knees slightly out. And slowly release. Plant your hands on your knees. Start to draw circles here. Move the legs in opposite direction. And then back to center. I want you to slide your hips to the left and then drop the knees to the right. So just a couple inches. Right hand can come on top of the left leg. Shift your gaze to the left shoulder. Mindfully return to center. Slide your hips to the right. Let your knees fall to the left. Take that supine twist. One more breath here, friends. come back to center. Draw both knees in. Wrap your forearms around your shins, forehead to knee. Say something kind to yourself. And enjoy your Shavasana. Give yourself permission to just relax and for the body to absorb the benefits, beautiful gifts of yoga. I hope you enjoyed our hip flow. Thanks for joining me again. Sending infinite love. Namaste.